Hello everybody, Louisiana Jones here, back at it again with another toy review, and today we shall be taking a look at the Neca 1989 Godzilla. This figure's been a long time coming for me, man. I'm ecstatic about it. This is one of my favorite suits and designs of the Big G ever made, and I love it. It's in a bunch of stuff. It's in Godzilla 2014 video game, that one for the PlayStation, you know the one. And then it's in like all the stop motions. I'm pretty sure it's the same suit that Monster Island Buddies uses, so that's awesome. And now NECA made one, and you know what? I love it. This is a perfect figure, and we're gonna talk about him right now. But first, we're gonna take a look at his accessory, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure himself. So the figure comes with one single accessory, and it is his atomic breath piece. And you know what? This looks great. I love this. This looks fantastic, just like the 90s one. It's spiraling, it's spinning, it's pulsating. It looks cool. And the way to get it in there is it's got a nice little, I don't think you'll be able to pick this up. My camera's having a hard time. There you go. It's got a little indent for his tongue and mouth. So we get the figure introduced into the equation. And then we just put it in there, because there's a gap in the back of the figure's mouth, and it should fit rather well. And there we go. Yeah. That looks really, really good. I'm loving it. Alright, now a closer look at the figure itself. Now take a look at the head sculpt. This looks pretty good compared to the movie. I'm not gonna lie. It's not exact, it's not 100% exactly, but you know what? It's good enough. It looks a lot better than the promo pics, so yeah. And I love the flat, like, paint finish that they put on this guy. I thought it was going to come out looking glossy, but it came out looking just like the suit, so that's good. I love the detail on these NECA figures. They put their all into them. Like, look at the spines. Beautifully done, and they're not sharp, they're nice and rounded. Just like in the movie. And he's just phenomenal to look at, and he's a heavy figure too, I must say. Really quickly zooming out, he's got a really nice heft to him too, and it's not doing any less part to that tail, because jeez, that's a long tail. Like, holy crud. It's like, I don't know how big exactly, but that's a huge tail. You can even get him doing the freaking gravity-defying dropkick. Lovely. But it's got like several segments. It's got the tip right here, which is vinyl, and then this one's a ball joint right here, ball joint here, ball joint, and another ball joint, and another one, and another big one. So whew, that's a huge tail, and he's got those huge Godzilla feet, and they look fantastic, honestly. The detailing and the paint job on this figure is phenomenal. NECA came a long way from making 2014 Godzilla to this guy. So, like, yeah, this thing is awesome. I adore this thing. Now, the posability, besides the tail, is very, very simple, and it's actually not very limiting at all. He's got a ball joint at the head, and every ball joint can be a swivel, right, Jobby? And he's got another kind of ball joint at the neck. It's more so of a swivel, though. He has a hinge joint of sorts, kind of like your traditional Marvel Legends up at the shoulder. So that's cool. And his arm can go out that far. So very nice. He's got a hinge joint at his arm that allows him to bend it out like that, and bend in like that. He's got a rotation at the elbow, and then he's got a swivel here at the hand. It's very tight. All the joints on this figure are fairly tight, I must say. It's a very good thing to see. He's got a hinge joint at the wrist right there. Ugh, that's very tight though, so I haven't been able to move it. And he's got hinge joints at his fingers. Cool. Kind of like Earthrise Optimus, but you know, Godzilla's been doing it longer with the figures. He's got like a thigh swivel of sorts. I can't really move it that well. I have to like get in there with it. He's got a single jointed knee, and it's fairly good range for a single jointed knee. He's got a ball joint at the ankle, which can double as a swivel, and Not much for a pivot, but it's okay. Godzilla's not known for being athletic in this suit. So all in all, posability, detail, and everything else is fantastic on this huge, huge figure. How huge is it? Let's find out. And for your average 6-inch scale Godzilla figure, he's standing roughly about 6.5 inches tall, probably. It's a little hard to tell from here, but I think it's 6.5, maybe less. I don't know. But for your size comparisons, here he is next to the G1 Walmart reissue of Optimus Prime. Then here he is to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Star Wars The Black Series Commander Bly, and yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good size, I'm not gonna lie. So that's that. That's awesome. Loving that. And yet another 6-inch scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Black Widow movie, Black Widow. And these two were supposed to have a movie coming out this year, along with Princess Diana of Themyscira, but some Chinaman had to go and ruin our time, didn't he? Yes, thanks for eating that bat, dude. I hope you're dying from that. Freaking bloody wanker. So, all in all, in terms of a end of an era of sorts with Neca no longer holding the licensing rights, is this figure worth practically $30? Well, would you nerds still go watch a Star Wars movie? Yeah, this thing's worth it. Come on. Oh, good lord. Yeah, bit of a loose connection there, but you know what? All in all, I love this figure. It's a perfect Godzilla figure, and I just adore it. It's got a huge spot on my shelf, and you know what? Get this thing. 30 bucks right now. It's gonna go a hell of a lot higher than that on the aftermarket, so you better get it now. It's at Target's. It's at Big Bad Toy Store for pre-order, but as of right now, Big Bad Toy Store is not exactly the best place to go because they're not shipping anything till October. Freaking the Mandalorian figure I was supposed to get this month is coming in October, so until I go to another Target nearby, yeah. But this Godzilla figure is so worth it, and if you want this one, go ahead and get it at Target. It's right there. It's $30. If you want to get the 2003 version, sure, go ahead, knock yourself out. Do whatever you want, man. So, that's my review. I hope you all enjoyed. This has been Louisiana Jones. Please, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Consider subscribing, just consider it. If you want to see more like this, please consider subscribing. I would be highly honored if you subscribe to my channel. So, thank you all. Have a lovely day. Stay safe out there. And remember, go Godzilla, because he is the king of the monsters. Yeah, he's gonna win Godzilla vs. Kong, unless they do some stupid plot stuff, but whatever. Also, Godzilla vs. Biollante is one of the best Godzilla movies out there. I love it, so please, check that movie out too. Not just my YouTube channel, but check out this movie. Alright, have a good day everyone. Love you all.